Okay, you will need a purse liner, either hand sewn or machine sewn. You will need your purse. Make sure that you attach your handle and your buttons or Velcro or snap, however you're going to do it, before you put your liner in. It's just a little bit easier to put your handle on and before you put the liner in. And then you will need a scissors to cut the string, a tapestry needle that's got a sharp tip on it, you will need the same color yarn as your purse, because you're going to want to cut the string for that. Okay, for the liner part, you're going to want to make sure you fold over your rough edge here. You can fold it over twice or fold it over once, whatever makes you happy. It's up to you. Because what you want is this. Here, I'll turn it. You're going to want like a fold over like this. This way you can catch the material on this side only, not through the whole thing. You have to kind of work at it. Okay, and try to make it as even as possible. My purse liners are herky-jerky. It's what it is. Okay, so, and you just take the purse liner, put it into your purse. Also make sure you tuck in any strings that you don't want showing on the outside of your purse. And when you put it in there, try to line up your corners, your corner edges with your corner edges. So it makes it a little bit easier. Okay. You can also crochet along this edge if you want to. If you want to crochet along this edge, that's fine too. You can also crochet the lining in, and you'll need an awl for that. I don't have one right here right now. I do have an awl, but I've done them that way. I don't care to do them that way. Recently, I've discovered a little bit of a different way. So, get your skein of yarn and just however you feel the length of the string you want. It doesn't have to be like super long, because you can always like reattach it or whatever. This is how I do it. Just get the needle on the string. And find a spot where you want to tuck any strings in that you don't want hanging out. And I just find some stitches to attach the string. I don't know how well you can see it, I'm trying. And just pull the string through, do 4 or 5 stitches the first pass, and then go back through a stitch that you already passed through, and then do 4 or 5 stitches in front of that one. And I find that this usually holds enough to. Then you want to go to your first row of stitches. First row. Find wherever and put your needle through your first row of stitches. Wherever that is. First row. The first or the last row you crocheted on your purse. And try to do the lower part of the stitch so it's not seen from above. And then what I do is I take that material and I line it up to where I want it to be, in the purse. And I just stick my needle in through the thread. Into the material. And I try not to get the front side of the material because you don't want it seen. So I'm grabbing the back side of this material where I had it fold down and sewn. And then you can see that the inside, you can't see it, but if you look on this side, the rough edge, and you just pull through and get it snug up to that purse. And then you take it again, find your stitches in here, and tuck it into your stitches there. There we go. And you just go through your stitches. And you can do 1 or 2, depending on you. And then you just take it again. I'm trying to show you here without dropping the purse. And then you, again, you stick it above this, in between those, the fold and the stitch mark there. And you don't want it showing on the inside of the purse. You want that looking nice, as nice as possible. This one looks a little herky-jerky yet, but I'll fix that. My thread is peering through here, that's all. Anyway, you go and you push it through. Just pull your thread through. And you just repeat it. You just go in again on these stitches here. And then put your needle through there. And you just keep going until you have it all the way around. Trying to figure out the best way here. I'm not used to this camera, so. And it's been a while since I've done some videos. So. Well, other than the ones I've done this week. I'm going to try to stick to this now. Again, you just find some stitches in here that you attach it to. And just keep doing that all the way around. I find that this is the best way. You can also stitch it in with a regular needle and thread too. I've done it that way too, because pretty much the stitches, the crochet hides your stitches, so no one would see it at all. No one would even notice that you did it. And it's handmade anyways, so it's not like it has to be super perfect. And if someone thinks it does, well, then they should be making it themselves. I know that's awful to say, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to work with the getting your needle in there. Sometimes you have to work with it because it wants to go all the way through, and you don't want it to go all the way through because you don't want your string being seen. There, got it. And you just go all the way around the purse. And it took me forever to get this video up today because this morning I went to the store to get some stuff, and when I got back, the cat was sitting in front of my sewing machine, where I have my sewing machine right now. Anyways, the cat was laying there, and I didn't want to disturb her. I didn't want to disturb her from the place she was at. Yeah, I didn't want to move her. So I just let her stay right there. I know this edge looks a bit rough, but I'm putting a top on it with a zipper in it. So I'm going to crochet that part on, because I already got the zipper already sewn to the yarn that I want to use for the top. And I did the same thing that I'm doing here with that. Just sitting there, putting it through, pulling it through. So it's the same, pretty much the same concept that I did with the zipper. Anyways, I have all my liners done. I just don't have them all in the purses yet. But I have all my liners done. And I have to put another zipper in, and then I have to like figure out what to do with one of the other ones, because I don't like how I put the zipper in with the material. I don't like it. So I'm thinking about putting another topper on that one, like I'm going to do with this one. And I don't think I have it with me. I might. No, I don't. I don't have the zipper part in here. Thought I would, but I don't. Gotta double check, because I like to stick stuff in my purses. Stick all the parts in the purses. No, it's not in here. I must have left it in the other room. Anyways, just keep chugging along. And I just pull all the way through. I'll take these two. I took one to the market last night, okay, because I do the farmer's market here where I live. And I took one to the market last night, and I finished it up. It was one of the ones that I was procrastinating on for a very long time. I think it was because I ran out of that color yarn, and I think that's why it took me so long to decide what to do with it. I don't know. I guess maybe I just have a purse kick right now. I don't know. I don't know. It just gives me something to do. Now, I work weekends, so I'm probably not going to... I might put a video out on the weekend, and I might not. It depends on how enthused I am. Because I milk cows. And they are messy. Because we milk them from the backside, so anything they end up back there ends up on you. So it depends on my mood. They can be quite a handful because they're cows. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I do well, I only work part-time there. I'm trying to do this full-time. Well, not YouTube full-time. What I'm trying to do is do crafting full-time. Because I don't get paid. YouTube does not pay me. You can look it up. YouTube does not pay me. I do not make any money off these videos as of yet. So YouTube does not pay me. And I got something on the screen.